going on? My name is Edward Oliver Jr. Everybody calls me Ed. 25 years old from the capital, Washington, D.C. Proud owner of E.B.O beard butter. As you can see, a couple jars. I've been operating this business for now 2 years officially. Shout out to Michelle coming through and doing the interview. Shout out to everybody showing me love, friends, families. But I mean, with this shit, it's just crazy. Like in 2 years, it's for me with this shit. Like I work myself. I did put my own work in, but you get the love from everybody else, and that's what's crazy. Like you can't put no value on that shit because everybody don't support everything and shit. So you look at like, damn, you know, it all started with me just tweeting that I want to do my own bed product, and niggas, I'm like, you know, I tweeted it out, and niggas was like, when you gonna do that? And I'm like, damn, people actually gonna like support this. It was crazy because you know, you never really know what people. Right. People like you said, yeah, yeah. And then you just like, all right, damn. Then like, you know, Stan, my brother, the first person, he pulled up on my building and bought something from me. Of course, I would give it to him. That's my brother, but he bought it for me. First $20 off him. Took a picture with it. And it sparked that. He had the bed already anyway, but it excites me. It made me look good. Like, yeah, that's my man. He pulled up at the bed. Then, like, people from Norfolk State, like Ross and them, they were showing love. So then I'm like, all right. Speaking of devil. But, like, people show love to you. And that shit is worth more than money to me. Because it's like, everybody don't believe in you. You know what I mean? Everybody don't have to believe in you. So it's crazy to look 2 years later, that shit damn near, what is it, 47 of the 50 states. Australia, like I don't know nobody over there. Shipped to France, Great Britain, somewhere else in the UK, South America, Canada, Africa. So I'm just like, damn, you know, this thing is bigger than me now. Like,
how many jars you think?
All that are thousands, like thousands.
10,000s?
Nah, ain't 10,000. Said 10,000. That's 100 racks. Now I ain't up there yet, but I ain't that far either. But like, I know it just been. I can't put a number on it, but shit, when it comes to it, it's just like. It's a great feeling more than anything. Me, I believe that, like, of course I gotta put my own work in, and I did, but I ain't gonna act like I ain't getting no help. You know what I mean? I of course, like, you know what I mean, the main person I said, my mother really, the reason why I even did this is because when I wanted to do this in the first place, I asked her. She the one that really showed me how to make it. I flipped it and did a little bit of how I wanted to do it. I marketed how I wanted to market. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know me and her started it like together. And what happened was it was just like I wanted to do it a certain way. And she respected it, so she kind of went her own way, and she had her own business anyway. So then she just said, you know, go ahead and do it. And I was nervous because what it was, we would split costs, we would do this and we would do that. And then I'm just like, damn, how I'm going to do this by myself? But she believed in me, and I did it, and I've been able to do it by myself, and it worked. When I first started, I was just happy making $10 in a day, like somebody buying it, and I'm like, at least somebody buying it, somebody like it. To now, it's like, back then you might sell, in 2014 I might sell like 10 jars in a week, and I'm happy. I'm like, yeah, I made $100. It's some money. It ain't a lot, but it's something, because I wasn't really making nothing at the time. I was still doing my head thing, and you know, still making my own little side moves, making some money, but it wasn't like boom. To now in 2016, you might sell 10 jars in an hour. You know what I mean? And it's different because it's just like, damn, I look at where it started at. Like, I look at all the promotion I done did, all the people that have helped me along the way, all of my friends, my folks, strangers. Because a lot of strangers people don't even know me that be telling me they putting people on to my stuff. And then they legit do be doing that. And I'm like, damn, I don't know this dude, I never met him. one dude from Atlanta, this Haitian dude, Bob, he was like, yo, I put all my customers under your stuff, bro, because one of my customers was using it, and I asked him, like, how his beard started looking like that, and he told me, and he said, ever since I've been telling people to come to you, and when the people be ordering, they leave a note, and they say, yeah, Zoe told me to come to you and get this stuff, and I'm like, damn, he really followed through on this word, and I never met dude, never. So stuff like that, like, is what I enjoy. Think about it, you 3 years, almost 3 years out of college, and you just get in your field. Like, I be trying to tell niggas, I'm like, going to school don't guarantee a fucking thing.
No,
like, even a job, like, I don't be trying to, like, shit on nobody with no job or nothing like that, because always good to have a job. Always work. But what I tell people, just don't be so, like, I got a job, I'm safe, because you never safe with that shit. I mean, like, I tell myself, I mean, Lord forbid that my business go down. Like, I mean, yeah, this could possibly happen. But it's like you always gotta have a backup plan, job or no job, like business or no business, because anything can happen. Like we didn't come from ownership. Like we were owned, if that makes sense. We didn't own anything, but we were owned. You know, you think about how we came here, it's because somebody owned us. So you think, I look at it like, in my grandparents' days now, that they might have wanted to have businesses, but they was getting, you know, the times was just so hectic, they didn't have the opportunity, even though the opportunity is still kind of slim now, but it's better than it was. So I'm like, man, I got the chance to own something, so even when I die, I can leave it to my kids, my brothers, my sisters, that it's something that outlived me, and that's important. Like, entrepreneurship is important because we don't come from that. Like, the average person, we grew up, I watched my parents go to work every day. 2 jobs that they hated. I watched my grandma go to work. I watched my uncles go to work. I never watched nobody say, I'm about to go to my business. So I'm like, you know what? I've been the first in my family to do a few things, whether it was graduate college, shit, some even graduate high school, whatever the case may be, to start my own business that's doing good. Like, so why would I not want to be the first to, like, do that? And hopefully, you know, my brothers see it, my sisters see it, nieces and nephews, whatever, and friends, and that's the most important thing to me. That's why I do it. What's going on? My name is Ed, and I'm determined to rule and own my own property.
What you guys think about it? Just let me know. I'm recording again for this YouTube series, but wait. My name is Briana Queen. I'm 20. I go to University of Maryland College Park and I study computer science. I started BQBox, well, the idea of BQBox in the summer of 2016. I established my business in September of 2016, and now it's January, and I guess I'm starting to bloom completely. Basically, I was working at Cheesecake Factory for a year as a server, and you know, I thought the money was cool. I would make like $400 to $600 a week, you know. Thought I was balling as a sophomore in college, you know, that's serious money. So I kind of got stuck, like being addicted to that fast money, until I realized how degrading the work was and how people just didn't treat me fairly. It was really annoying going to work and just have people look at me like I wasn't shit, like you're gonna serve me my food and I'm barely gonna take anything by. And little did they know, like I have this whole master plan step, alright, I'm gonna start my whole business, peace out, like. But basically, I had some issues with my managers. They were very prejudiced. They just didn't treat me fairly. There was no room to grow in the company. And then one weekend, I was just like, fuck it. If I have to be broke, I have to be broke. And if I know my business is the only thing I have to rely on to give me some money, I'm going to push it. And that's what I did. And now we have BQBox. A couple months later, I thought I needed another job because I wasn't sure about the business, how it was going. And I worked at Ulta for a little while, and the same thing. People just, like, of course they're not going to know. I don't have a sticker on my forehead saying, hey, I'm an entrepreneur. But just the way people treated me was just ridiculous. So I had to let that job go too. And as soon as I let that job go, that's when my second round of income from BQBox just started flooding in. So after that, I guess it was just confirmation that, you know, I need to take BQBox 100%. I don't need to work for the white man. I don't need to work a retail job to be sustainable or feel secure about myself financially. And after that, murder she wrote. Like right now, I'm just writing BQBox, the wheels fall off, and I'm cool with it. BQ Box is my name, Briana Queen in box. So it's basically my initials kind of spelled out. It started off as a black-owned subscription box business. Over the summer, I started an Instagram page called Black Makeup Brands, and right now it has about 14,000 followers. So on that page, I was shouting out strictly small black-owned makeup brands, because for one, I didn't know that they existed, as ignorant as that sounded, and a lot of people don't know that they exist. So I kind of used that as a platform to get them some more recognition. And through that, I had the idea to start the subscription box business, which I'll bring a prop out in a second. And it started off as a monthly subscription box service using these companies. Every month I would send out 4 to 5 products, charge $20 to $25, and these people will get exposed to these brands, and hopefully in turn these brands will get more sales. And that was cool for a little while, but I decided to start making my own products because I realized, you know, if they can do it, why can't I? And after I started making my own things, BQ Box just took off. I wake up at around 9. I work BQ Box like a 9 to 5, so from around 9 to 4:30, I'm packing and shipping orders. Hopefully the night before I prep some, and if not, I'll wake up a little bit earlier that day and prep some of my sprays and some of my glitter items. So mostly throughout the day, I'm just literally in this L-shaped office I have, just prepping, packing, and shipping. And once I go drop off at the post office, I come back home, I chill for a little while, I eat, relax for maybe like an hour, and then it's back to prepping, back to putting labels to ship the next day, and it's like an ongoing, never-ending cycle. Oh, and I can never leave the house because I don't know if you can hear the carts. FedEx, UPS, and USPS comes to me every day. They know me by name. Like, I get probably about 20 packages a week, so they know me.
How does that affect your social life?
What social life? I don't have one of those. I mean, ever since I started the business, I was never one to really have friends, but once I started BQ Box, people just started dropping like flies, which I'm cool with that. I had to sacrifice the social life. I've never been in a relationship, and it doesn't seem like anything that's going to be near my future for a while because of the business. Like, I don't even have time for myself, so I don't have time for other people, so I guess it kind of works out. Like, I'm cool with being alone. I feel like, you know, granted, I'm still going to school and I'm going to finish my degree because I feel like you should always finish what you started. Once Trump got into office, I really saw my degree as plan B, and I needed to figure out what my plan A or my go-to was going to be. And that's when I really started pushing BQ Box. I feel like people feel like they need a 9 to 5, that they need a corporate job in order to live a comfortable lifestyle. And I really want younger folks to understand that that's not necessarily the case. It might be instilled in you as a youth, but it's not honestly the truth. Through starting this business, I've met a plethora of young black-owned entrepreneurs, like just young people really just trying to get it, and it's really empowering. And I have a great feeling about this future that we have coming up, regardless of who's in office. Us millennials, especially young black folks, are really trying to push ourselves and get this dollar without anybody's role behind it, and I think that's great. And I really want people to understand, like, if you have a passion about something, if you can perfect the craft of something that you do it, and if you can find a way to monetize off of it, perfect. Like, that's how I feel about it. September 16th and January 14th, I just hit my 4-month anniversary, and let me pull up. To date, I have done $25,234 in sales. Yes. So much more than I would have made at an hourly job. It's crazy having that kind of money roll in, and of course it's not all profit. What was hard for me was figuring out my numbers correctly. The first couple months, my numbers were all off. Like, I was basically breaking even, and I just really had to figure out my pricing. The key is to not sell yourself too short. I noticed with some of these newer brands, you know, their prices are kind of easy because they don't want to really offend people with their prices. But if you have something that you feel like is worth what you want to price it that way and make your money. But yeah, after I figured out my pricing, you know, what money I need to keep, what money I need to invest back into the business, that's when I started getting more comfortable. That's when I started seeing money rolling in, and that's when I was like, you know what, I don't have time for these hourly jobs. If I want to make money, I can make it my damn self. And I just went with it. I just, out of nowhere, these past 2 Fridays, have been doing crazy numbers in sales off of my setting sprays, my fuckable repellent setting sprays. I guess the makeup community finally got a hold of it, and it's just been taking off. So honestly, I feel like this spray is about to take a turn for, I don't even know what's about to happen. So yeah, so probably I think for this month of January I'm at 500 orders so far, and I still have a week and a half to go. So I'm hoping to see 1,000 orders. But I just hit my 1,000th order a couple days ago in total. My #1 bestseller, which is called Fuckboy Repellent. So how did this come about? We can take it way, way, way back because, you know, I live in the DMV and there's a whole bunch of fuckboys around here. But basically, this formulated the day after election day. That obviously triggered something in me because like I was just over it after the election. But basically it's a makeup primer and setting spray, and what's the cool part about it is on the label it says does not contain childish games, side chicks, we just friends, I ain't get your text, also works against hating ass broads, bad vibes, and scammers. Enjoy with a smiley face. So basically, you know, you just want to repel the fuckboys 24/7, and why not repel fuckboys with a glow, you know? So basically the setting spray, it gives you a glow like a highlight. So basically it's an all over highlight. I have about 5 different shades, and people have been loving it. Like I really listed it on Twitter as a joke, and people are like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I need it, I need it, I need it. And this is the reason why my business is taking off so well, because of this stupid little idea that I had when I was hurt the day after election. And probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. Because you do what you want when you're pumping. Like, you don't have to really, I'm a brat, so I don't like being told what to do. Like, if you tell me what to do, I'm going to have an issue with it. If you're that type of person, if you don't like really just being stuck in rigid containers or just guidelines and restrictions, that's not me, so I can't do it. Being an entrepreneur, of course you have to remain professional, which is you know, it's a task not to get too emotionally involved with situations with customers. But other than that, just being your own entity and having your own set schedule, knowing every day, all right, I'm gonna do A, B, and C, and this is how I'm gonna do it, and this is what time I'm gonna do it, and after that I can do whatever the hell I want to do. That's how, you know, that's what makes me probably be an entrepreneur. My name is Briana Queen, and I'm determined to rule and own my own property.